Hey, I'm Casey, and this is Posh. On today's Chewtorial, we're covering tips and tricks on teaching a dog to heel. You ready? Before we start, let's define what the heel command is. Unlike leash training, heel training is more precise. When you say the heel command, you want your dog to walk over so their neck or shoulders is basically even with your leg. Teaching your dog to heel can be helpful if you want your dog to stay close, keep your distance from something, or if you want to change the pace of your walk. Step 1, gather your supplies. You'll need a treat pouch to keep your hands free, small treats, a leash, and masking tape. You can use a clicker too if your dog is clicker trained. Step 2, practice handling the leash and dog treats without your dog. Now that you have your supplies, practice solo. First, use the tape to mark the spot on your leg where you want your dog to be. This is about where your dog's nose would be if they were next to you. Next, put on the filled treat pouch. Hold the leash in the opposite side from where you want your dog to be. If you decide to use a clicker, keep that in the same hand as your leash. Once ready, say a word of praise or click your clicker. Then grab a treat from the pouch and pretend to feed your dog at the spot marked by the tape. Then return your hand to belly button level. Repeat this until it is a smooth sequence. This can be tricky at first because you're juggling a lot of gear, but precise movements are key. Step 3, get into heel position with your dog. Start this step in a quiet, small space. Put your dog on leash and have them stand at the correct position for the heel command. Now that your dog is in the right spot, it's time for you to do the same. Step 4, practice the heel sequence with your dog. Now that you're both ready, it's time to practice the sequence. Click or praise your dog, grab a treat from the pouch, and feed them at the spot marked by the tape. Repeat this 3 or 4 times so that your dog gets used to it. Notice that I'm keeping my treat hand at my waist between feeding Posh. Step 5, take a step forward. Now, I'm going to take a tiny step forward, keeping the leash loose. Don't pull your dog, let them decide to move on their own. Once they take that step into heel position, praise or click, and then feed them a treat at the spot marked on your leg. If they don't cooperate, walk around your dog in a circle, keeping your heel leg next to them. When they eventually get back into heel position, click or praise and give them a treat at the spot marked. Keep practicing, gradually increasing the size of your steps until your dog stays in the heel position while you take normal strides. Step 6, introduce the heel command. Now we are going to say heel before we take a step. So, heel, take a step, then feed in the heel position as Posh takes a step forward. After feeding Posh the treat, pause, then click or praise her. Repeat this until your dog stays in the heel position while you take normal length strides. Then you can gradually fade out of treats, alternating feeding every 2 or 3 steps. If you notice your dog stops heeling after steps with no treats, go back to feeding frequently and then reduce feeding those treats more gradually. Step 7, practice in larger spaces. The outside can bring new distractions, so we're going to start back at step 3, get into heel position. You'll probably cruise through these steps, but it is key to practice. Once you feel confident in your dog's abilities, feel free to roam around to other parts of the yard or house. Repeat from step 3 each time you try a new spot. I'm Casey, and this is Posh. As always, we want to hear from you, so like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.